All right, finally. I'd love my husband to join me, but you know, mans want to sleep and I'm trying to stay up so I can start getting on the time of Bali. Come sit with me and tell the people that my thoughts from yesterday. Now I'm drawing you out. My thoughts, so I'll start with my thoughts then while he gets himself together. Yesterday was beautiful. Oh, my chair keeps spinning. It was so much fun. I had a great time. Actually, let's start from the weekend. Oh, he coming now. He coming. Ew, I got him. Hi, from the Riffs. Oh, that was cute. So we wanted to do a quick recap for us.
Yeah.
To kind of remember what our experiences were like and kind of share it.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, we're officially married now.
Yes, we are.
We had a beautiful weekend. Wipe your nose, baby.
Long overdue.
Yeah. So the weekend was beautiful. We spent the weekend at an Airbnb with our bridal party. Shout out to each and every one of them, yo. Danny, Andrea, Tyler, Dell, Rakem, I'm missing somebody, Shannon, Chris, Larry, Francois, Ezron, Ari, Ocean, Genesis. It was great. And to our siblings too. We just had a great bridal party, a great family, a lot of support.
Great bridal party.
Yeah, we all like didn't know each other from the same parts of our lives or like from the same states because they came from multiple states too.
Right.
But it really felt like we all knew each other from that long.
Yeah, we all meshed well. So I guess that would be the number one thing we tell anybody that's about to get married. That, you know, it's very vital and important that you pick your bridal party intentionally. You know, don't just do it. Sometimes people try to add people on just to equal out the numbers and stuff like that. But nah, it's very important who you have in your crew. Because our crew, man, we all gelled so well. We all gelled with laughter, some crying, just wisdom that was being poured out in our
every person a believer of Jesus Christ.
Everybody was a believer, you know. Everybody was a
musical in some way. Yeah, singer, so play something.
We all had something in common. It was just a great bridal party that we had.
Yeah, I could tell that they were happy for us, that they loved us, and that they were looking forward to our future.
They were there hand and foot, man. The best man was there hand and foot.
Chris, man, that's a bro for life.
God, man. He was just there hand and foot, just making sure I was always good. So I really appreciate that. Love it.
I love that. That made me feel very comfortable, like throughout the wedding, seeing how, like, I knew he got you. Like how Rakem was with me, he was with you. You need a tissue, you need a whatever, you need, like, even when you told me y'all had that moment by the bonfire, I love that. I just love that you got supported and celebrated. I loved that because it's not just about the bride.
Yeah, so it was lit, man. We were supposed to do a bonfire that night, but we didn't get to. We ended up in a Bible study. Oh, man.
We ended up having a biblical conversation, and what I loved about it, there were so many different like viewpoints and point of views and maybe like different theological kind of perspectives, but nobody left offended. Nobody, I didn't feel judgy. It didn't feel like contentious. It just felt like, we talking. Yep. We sharing what we believe, what we agree on or disagree on. So yeah, we vibed, we played games. Rakem and Ezra chefed it up for us because we was in the boondies. We stayed about an hour away from the venue just because we needed a place that had enough space, and it was just easier to be already Upper Westchester than to be traveling.
Yep.
So it worked out.
It was in the morning of the wedding now.
Yeah. Morning of the wedding, the girls woke up at 5:45. No, the girls left at 5:45. I woke up at 4:45. I don't know if it was my first or my second alarm, but I woke up a little bit before it. I didn't feel tired. I think because my brain was like, boom, you're getting married today. So when I came downstairs, I had a moment of I thought I was gonna, hurl, but it didn't happen. It was really good. The girls worked as a team. We were smart to load the van the night before. So we only had to take out our last things that we needed. Yeah, got to the drive was nice. We got to see the sunrise over the lake and the mountains and hills. We saw horses, cows, deer. What about you guys when you woke up?
I woke up at 6:30 and realized she wasn't there, and I just felt so alone. And I just woke up crying because it was the day of, crying because I love her, crying because I missed her at that moment. And I know I wasn't gonna see her all day, and that really not bothered me in a negative sense, but like disturbed me, like, oh, I miss her. So, you know, I was going through my emotions, and I'm glad though that nobody bothered me in the morning. First of all, I'm not a morning person, so I'm glad for that. But, you know, nobody troubled me or anything. They gave me time and space to just get ready on my own pace and stuff like that. So the morning of started off really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. The girls, they asked me a lot, do you need anything? You know, Danny got coffee and stuff, laid out the cups for the girls. We did the two. I drove though. I didn't mind. Andrea was going to at first with Cameron over Shannon, but I didn't mind driving. They asked me if I was okay to drive. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I hesitated at first because I did kind of just want to sit and just look out the window, but it was fine. It didn't take that long. It was like an hour, but it went by fast. We got there like 9 minutes after the makeup people. And with the girls, we had to jump straight into action, so they started setting up. I was still cool while people was doing their makeup. Like, they were laughing because I was just staring at them and smiling. I was like, I'm doing this all day, okay? I'm trying to take it in. Because it wasn't just a dream to marry the love of my life, but it was also a dream to be surrounded by my girls. I had 21 years of friendship. Even if it was 2 years of friendship, it's not about how long you've known the person, it's how deep the connection is, and I am deeply connected to my friends. Like, some people you just connect and it's just a God kind of thing. Yeah, so it wasn't until I started doing my makeup that I started being like, all right, the jovial, jokey Rashida is kind of going out a little bit. The more somber, which is usually my default, more somber, sober-minded, I was just reflecting, trying to stay prayerful. Then it got a little bit like everything going on. And it just was making me really anxious, and I was already overwhelmed and like just a lot of thoughts and feelings and emotions. So like when my sister got everybody out the room, I really needed those moments of silence. I love my girls, but I come home from work like that usually. Nothing, just quiet for at least an hour. I need my moments of silence, you know? What they doing?
So the guys on the opposite end of the spectrum, as we were on our way to the venue, just turned up the whole way. Like, it's an hour drive, but we just turned up.
Hey! She just said hello.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
Hey, baby.
Thank you.
Can I see my daughter?
She's sleeping. Hold on. Yeah, she's sleep.
Welcome out.
Oh, y'all lit.
We lit.
Y'all lit.
We've been turning up.
This is all?
Yeah, that's all the Big old gravity.
Okay, bye.
We got our boy. We got our boy.
Finish?
No, not yet. You did.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so we blasted. We had a Sprinter van, so we had a big screen TV in the back, so they put it on YouTube, and we just blasted music, and we just the whole way partying all up.
Lit.
We just lit the whole way up, man. We just lit.
They showed me some videos.
We had some conversations in there, you know, conversations started, so we were all in there laughing. It was just a great vibe the whole way there. You know, and we had to stop off at Dunkin' Donuts to get the women some stuff. And of course, well, they thought, when we finally got to the venue, they thought we forgot something. And they blamed us for it, but actuality, to clear it all up for the guys, okay? We didn't forget nothing. They actually did not put what they wanted in the chat, what they thought we forgot. So anyway.
It don't got nothing to do with me. I just placed my order, but we was definitely in there like, leave it to the men.
Yeah.
All they had to do was read.
So we had to leave again and go back to Dunkin' Donuts to go get whatever. And that was cool too. Like, we had no problem. Nobody was aggravated, annoyed, disgruntled, nothing. We just all had a great vibe going back to Dunkin'. We just partied, turning up, like, it was just great.
And we were mad. Like, we was joking. We were joking about it because, you know, women always like to joke like that. Like, because y'all different. Y'all are different. But in this case, it wasn't them. I guess something was left off when we sent the text message. Yeah. But then I got my moments of silence. The rain happened, so it didn't go exactly how we planned. But I'm not mad at it. It turned out beautifully. Even in that, like, I was calm. Like, people were telling me that I was so calm leading up to the wedding in the past, like, week or so. I heard it a couple of times. Even on that morning, it was like a moment of disappointment. Like, I had the thought, like, oh man, you know, like, I didn't want it to rain. We chose the venue largely because of the venue, like the outside and nature. We love outside. We're always outside. So, but we still got the indoor-outdoor feel. It still looked beautiful. Shout out to Jasmine Wilson Decor. She did her thing. Man. She moved with every swing, every pivot, communicated with us through a very rowdy rehearsal. I don't know
how many stressful things she punched or pillows she ripped up.
I can't imagine.
Because I know she had to release some of that. But she did well. She exercised really patience well. So great. You know,
she's so graceful.
Asking her stuff, forgetting things, talking over her. But you know, she still displayed patience. She still was, you know, great all the way through.
Great heart. She was also a believer, which we thank God for as well.
Great communicator.
Oh yeah.
She did well.
How'd you feel before you walked into the venue?
So yeah.
Oh wait, before the venue, and after I got my moment of silence, didn't the girls come to y'all?
Yeah. So the girls came to us, and the girls joined us for a little while, and we was all still having fun in there. And then we just had a worship session. The girls just started singing some worship songs, and it was just so beautiful, so angelic, and everybody just harmonized. I think rehearsed it, and it did so well. I hope you guys see the video, but it was dope.
I'm sad that I missed it, but I'm glad that it happened, and I at least have the footage to be able to go back and reflect on. We sent it. Somebody shared it in the chat this morning. And they were just like, oh, just keep replaying it. It was just so beautiful, such a beautiful moment. Even the girls, they prayed. They had a nice prayer because they could sense you know, girls, when we getting ready and it's time to go, people moving slow. You're here, you're this, you're that. What car? Who taking you? Yeah, it got a little bit chaotic, and like I was already anxious, so I was just quiet and kind of just staring into space. So people saw it. I was like, all right, let's just pray. Let's, you know, get peace back in the room and all of that. So they surrounded me and they prayed, and it was beautiful. I heard everyone's voice. Which is one thing that's important to me in prayer. We don't shy away because the person next to me got quiet. I'm not getting quiet. Well, I'm ashamed. We're praying. And so, yeah, it was beautiful to have that moment. And so then, how did you feel before you walked in the venue?
I walked in the venue when we pulled up, just to see what it looked like. I was hesitant. I didn't want to spoil a surprise for myself, but I did want to see what it looked like, so I made sure everything was good for her. And it was beautiful. When I walked in, I was like, wow. Jazz.
You did that, yo. You did that.
So yeah, I was really, it was a wow factor.
What about walking down the aisle though? Walking in for the ceremony.
I was nervous. Not crazy nervous, but nervous. And ready. I just wanted to execute. I wanted to get it over with, kind of, sort of like, you know, just because the anticipation, the anxiety.
Yeah, the build up.
I just wanted to like, get it out, man. Especially the vows. I don't like talking in public, man. I don't really like, you know what I'm saying?
That bag of attention. Neither of us do. Yeah. We don't like a whole bunch of attention.
So yeah, but you know, walking in when they played the old Baba. It was dope, man. It was dope. So I'm glad I picked that song. It was a blessing to have that song, and just had me lit. So I was just going out and lit, and everybody made noise. It was turned up. You know?
I was anxious. Like I was very anxious. Like right before. And they had me in the Sprinter waiting, so like it's tinted, so I could see y'all. Supposedly y'all couldn't see me, but I wanted to make sure you couldn't see me. So I opened up an umbrella and had it like by the window. And so like as soon as I heard your song, put this down. When I heard your song, I was like, that's his song, he's going in. Because at first I was like, that's not his song. I was listening, I was like, that's not his song. So now I'm like, you know, and I didn't see the DJ yet. They passed by and they said something at first because, you know, the bridal suite was first. But I didn't see who was sitting next to him. It was not the DJ we hired. But I digress. I didn't see who was next to him, so I was listening to make sure it was your song. Then I was like, oh my God, it's his song. And then like my nerves went down. I was tapping my foot at first. Raquel was like, you're okay. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was anxious. I was holding my mom's hand in the van. I was like, Mommy, just be with me. Just stay with me. Just be with me. You know? And she did good. She did really, really good. And then it was my turn to go down and go in. And like, I feel like I was very nervous. I think not nervous like of the crowd, but like of the fact that we're getting married. I wasn't nervous about you, but like this is our wedding day and that's a big deal, you know? And the moment I saw it, I couldn't do it. It was rough, man. I had to try.
I thought she was gonna pass out, bro.
Yeah, because my deep breathing, I usually, but that quickly turned into,
yeah, she's standing at the altar, dancing. I'm like, oh boy, do I need to run over there and catch it? Fall out.
No, my dad was like, you're okay. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. My mom was there, They were just really good. That was really good. Pastor G, he did great with the ceremony.
Yeah, he did really good, man.
We basically copied each other on the vows.
Right? Vows was very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar, man. Very, heartfelt. It was touching. According to everybody, they loved both of our vows. And I thought so too. Her vows were very beautiful.
Yours too.
Yeah,
It was hard, man. So we gonna need that tissue. Yeah, no, we couldn't take pictures outside immediately because it was still kind of raining. But Michael and I got to escape. And we did our solo shots. We still got to do the waterfall, which y'all will see soon. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait. That was the biggest picture that I wanted to take.
Yeah.
We had to take some of the pictures inside the venue, in the barn, with the guests there. It was a little awkward. Yeah. You got 100 people watching you do a photo shoot. But it was good. We still did, I think we still got some great shots. And then we got to party. Our entrance coming in was nice, It was just hard because I was so focused on you and the bridal party and having a good time. Like, I knew the people were sitting there, but it was just like, everybody blended in. It was just a blur. Like, I couldn't tell you really. I made the seating chart. I don't know where people were sitting. I didn't see, like here and there I would see peeks of people's faces. It wasn't until like we sat down. Our first dance we practiced. I think it went well.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect because I didn't practice in my dress clearly because I didn't want you to see it. He was helping me out by kind of kicking it out the way so I wouldn't trip over it.
1,000 Years is beautiful. Never gets old, man. I love that song.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to bustle the dress. I did it at first, but I'm not sure if we did it properly, so I was just basically bringing it around with me, but it worked out. I would recommend the sample store. The sample room, that's where I got my dress in the city. It's great.
Everybody wants to know where my suit came from. I'm not ashamed. It's from Uganda.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed about.
No, I mean, some people try to, ashamed to tell you where it's from.
Oh, you mean you're not gatekeeping?
Gatekeeping, yeah. So it's from Uganda. It was a unique suit.
Custom design.
Yeah, custom design. I didn't want nothing regular. I know what the new styles were in America. I was like, nah, I don't want to go for that. People are doing that, so I chose to go with gamble. It was a gamble, honestly, because I got it from a person I never knew.
We saw a designer, African designer on Instagram. But even though the quality of the fabric was really good, your white was perfect to my white for my dress. Because there was another one that I saw at first that, what I was trying to tell you to get that other suit that had like the honeycomb thing? Because you see my dress. It has those parts of the honeycombs. I was like, oh, that looks perfect. But I couldn't tell you that. But that jacket alone was like, I don't even know, at least 1,000. Yeah. Your suit wasn't 1,000, and you look like shmoney. You looked like a schnock, okay? You looked so good. I loved it. Because you wouldn't let me see you try it on. No, but I loved it. And we partied away. Everybody got up. Everybody was dancing. They was with us,
Everybody take a
And my girls, they know me. Like when they was trying to spotlight me, I was like, nah, y'all ain't gonna put me in the center. Dance with me.
Yeah, it was
and Dre came over and danced with me.
The soca music, everybody had
Let me see where done.
Here's the clip. So yeah. It was lit. As you can see, it was lit.
It was
we had a great time, man. Elesia
MCE.
Bring the energy. She
Alicia
always does. She
Tajay.
always shows up.
It's our
she
girl.
always does what she gets.
And y'all go way back.
Yeah, we go way back, man.
So it was nice.
That. She did a great job as per usual.
Especially with the fact that the DJ that we hired was not the one that showed up. Imagine we had them as our MC.
Yeah.
It would have been
a
whole different story.
Facts.
Whole different story, but it was so good. It was very overwhelming. Like they would try to pull us to go do something, and there was like 5 people over here waiting to take pictures, and then I would get down to the 5th person and then have to walk away, and then go do something else, and then that 5th person was now here again, and then I was like, man, this person keeps trying to take pictures of us, and I keep getting pulled. So I was like, hold on one second. We got to do it really quick, which was nice because we wanted to show love. It was a drive. You took time to find your outfit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Parking, you dealt with the rain, you waited because we were delayed like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And we on time, people.
Right.
We would have started on time. If the weather was good, we would have started on time. But because I was ready in advance, like I was ready. But I had to wait because they were moving things. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a bit.
That was it. And then we did our sparkler exit, which was a lot of fun.
Was really beautiful too.
That was really nice. You could feel the love, you could feel the love between us, but also from the people towards us.
Yeah. You know,
like we love you, the sparklers, we love you, bye. Yeah.
It was a beautiful send off.
It was beautiful. The whole day was beautiful. Wouldn't change anything.
then we drove 15 minutes to where we at right now.
Which is a good choice.
That was a good choice.
Yeah. If you want to find somewhere you should sleep the night of your wedding, go close to the venue. You're gonna have a long day.
Yeah.
It's nice to go close to the airport, but you would much rather wake up early the time when you go to the airport,
Right.
as opposed to have to drive. Like, but if we had to drive far closer to the airport, we would have been knocked. We would have been able to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, like enjoy.
Enjoy.
Like enjoy.
Really
So yeah, we love you guys, and I love you. Bye.